Welcome to the show. For today's guest, we have Mihir Mintelusive. Everyone welcome Mihir Mintelusive.
Hey, how's it going?
And co-host PhD Lovely.
How we feeling?
So, Mihir Mintelusive. For anyone who doesn't know you, introduce yourself to the camera. Let them know a little bit about yourself.
Hey, my name's Mihir. I am That cam? Hey, my name's Mihir. I am a musician. I'm a tech enthusiast. I love marketing, and I am also, unfortunately, still an academic, but we're almost done with that. This summer, I'm gonna have 2 degrees, 3 technically, but yeah, 2 degrees. Nice to be here. Thanks for having me. How's it going?
Oh, we're just kicking it in here. We're excited to have you. What's your 3rd degree gonna be?
It's a master's in philosophy, politics, and economics, and I'm getting it at Georgia State University, my alumni college. Super glad to be back there, back to being in the city, and love being in the city. We'll see how long, because we got some fun stuff to talk about today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go off to after getting canceled?
I'm going to quote my mom on this because I just turned 28, so I'm still in my 20s, and she always says, Mihir, you don't get to pick the city at this age. The job's going to pick the city for you. Ooh. So wherever the winds take me, this degree is cool, allows me to do a lot of stuff, but, you know, wherever the job takes me, where the wind takes me, I feel like Atlanta has treated me so well, I want to give back the love to Atlanta and then give the love to another city. We'll see.
Beautiful. Wow. Okay, well, that's the drop of info.
Yeah.
Where
do I have like a preferred destination?
If you had to leave the U.S.
If I had to leave the U.S., wow. Okay. When I think about leaving the U.S., I always think about retirement spots. I never think about like where I would work.
No, like
yeah.
Early, you know, right now. Like there's a you already know some crazy thing goes on in the country. You gotta go right now. You get the 3rd degree. You're ready. You can bounce. But where are you gonna go and why?
Didn't Argentina let the Nazis in after World War II? That seems like a pretty safe place for somebody who's coming from a pretty fucked up country.
Was that theirs? All right.
No, I think I would go to Italy, south side specifically. Cheap real estate, beautiful beaches, great food, girls. I think I'm partial to South Italy, and if I had to go back to India, I'd go to Goa, which, in my opinion, best beaches in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of geographical reasons why I prefer that beach too. I don't want to nerd out real quick. I'm also a philosopher, so I love reading, so I can talk about that too. But yeah, I would say India or Italy. Those are my top 2 options if shit were to go down. If she doesn't go down, I'm very pro-America. But if she does go down, those are my 2 spots.
I mean, the cheap real estate in Italy.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you can get, like, a really nice, like, 2-story, like, 3 to 4 bedroom for, like, $60K.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you just have to know where to look. You have to buy a smart car because you can't drive, like, a regular sedan in these roads. Totally worth it. And I've visited, last time I was there was 2016. It was absolutely beautiful. So I'm definitely at one point in my life, I still want to live there at some point. Forget whether the country goes, you know, to shit or whatever. I'll still. Can I swear on this podcast?
Of course.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Even if the country doesn't go to shit, at some point I would like to establish like roots in Italy because I have family there. I love that country. The culture's great, the food's great, and everyone says like France has the best food. I don't like when they say that. Like French food, like it's good, and I have a lot of respect for the craftsmanship behind it. But yeah, Italy, I'm leaning towards Italy.
Okay.
And India, roots, home ground.
Yeah, of course.
Fit right in.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, how hard could it be to learn Italian? It's like fancy Spanish.
It's actually
Italicized Spanish.
This is some linguistic nonsense here, but if English isn't your first language, or if you have a second language before you're around 6 or 10 years old, the francophone languages, so the romantic languages like French, Spanish, Italian, they're not that hard to learn.
Right.
So if you're coming in from English, and like the Latin roots in English, like it's gonna mess up your grammar, sentence structure, vocabulary, stuff like that. But if you have a second language that's not English before the ages of like 6 or 10, I can't remember what developmental stage that is. Not a hard language, and it's very homogenous to the other Romantic languages. So I speak French.
Okay.
So when I like listen to Italian or listen to Spanish, it's like really easy for me to like
kind of get what's going down.
Yeah, it's just plug and chug different vocab words, and you're like set.
Yeah, you're set,
So
man.
Nice. Yeah,
I'm ready to move. Let's go.
dude, we're going to Italy.
We're gonna go together, man. We're gonna get we can get a 5-bedroom now. We can get
Right,
a 3-story
villa.
townhome. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, do a little Italy shoot,
little Italy shoot. Yeah,
Little Italy
podcast
shoot. Yeah,
coming
man.
next summer.
right?
I was gonna say Naples. That's France. Coming next summer from Sicily, Italy.
Sicily.
What's the name of the podcast? And by the way, I know I just walked in. The introductions were short, but I wanted to say I followed JT for a really long time, and JT is incredibly talented. He has been in Atlanta for not that long, and really established himself as a powerhouse in the music industry. And I'm so proud of you for starting a podcast, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me.
Powerhouse.
Well, I
mean, what can't
I
he
appreciate
do?
the kind words.
I love a
But-
man that just goes and gets it.
I bought a Carrie Underwood hat from Walmart. Got me some pajama mama glasses. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, I bought my Carter Center plug hat over here. So.
Gotta,
Yeah, we
gotta
just
do the
plug
plug.
in here.
Yeah,
The
that
Carrie
and
Underwood you've
that
put
and
the brand.
Smith's Old Bar because I decided to wear that shirt today.
QT.
Oh, and QC. Well, we're in Atlanta, so I don't want to say what cola I have in there, but it's definitely the one that'll get me beat up in the city.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yeah,
I
I think it's the better one. That's my hot
Oh.
take.
Where are you
Oh,
from?
Carolina rep.
Carolina Rep. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Also, like Pepsi is notoriously a very Indian-run company, and it's huge there.
Okay.
So I love Pepsi.
Boom.
Um,
Pepsi's good.
I'm
What can I
sorry.
say?
Like I said, I don't know how much time's left for me in Atlanta, but it's time's ticking, man. They're
yeah,
after me.
you're doing everything to get
Yeah.
absolutely canceled. Well, I gotta hit the nail on the head. You asked the name of the podcast. There is a name to the podcast. Ironically, you kind of gave some context to it as you were talking after it, but it's a secret. I can tell you in confidence, but if anybody tells me the name of what it is, I'll just deny it. So
Invite them on the show, tell them they're wrong in front of an audience.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah. So you might know, but it's a secret.
Or they get free tickets to your next show if they guess it properly, right? Like, what are the odds?
Yeah, I mean, it depends how you spell it. That's kind of like the thing about it. I'm not even gonna hand spell it. Yeah, I'll just.
Those are the best names. I mean, I mentioned marketing. I have like a golden rule with like if you're coming up with like a brand name or like a product, the less amount of syllables, the easier to spell.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can do both of those things
That's
and
so
have
cool.
people not know what the word means, like one of my favorite bands in high school was Chon. It's like
Yeah.
how would you spell Chon if you had to guess?
TRON.
Oh, Chon.
CHRON.
Oh no, this
You're so
defeats
close.
my purpose. But it's
Sorry, guys.
It's CHON. It's so catchy. It's super easy to spell, super easy to pronounce, and the whole point is nobody knows what it means. Like there's no subreddit with the band talking about like this is the secret or like this is how we got the name. They just picked the name, became like one of the most popular bands in America, and then just disappeared off the face of the earth. And it
That's the
sucks
way
because
to
their
do
last
it.
album was their self-titled, and I was like, damn, dude, they were so good. But it's actually my first ever time crowd surfing was at that show. I've seen them
Oh,
twice
wow.
now. Yeah, phenomenal band. But yeah, so I'm maybe in confidence. If I got to hear this name, I'll keep it a secret. I'll sign an NDA.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. Like I said, it's a secret. So,
He didn't sign the NDA when he walked in.
it's home.
We'll do it.
I agreed to
Yeah.
put my face on camera. So I had two right here.
It's all good. Like I said, the name's a secret. You know,
I don't know
everyone
what it
everyone
is.
can spin forever trying to figure it out, but you'll know no one's ever gonna get it. He gets kicked off if he asks what it is.
If I figure it out, new host.
That's a great
No.
dynamic. I have to say that is one of the most interesting podcast dynamics I've ever walked into. Only the main host knows the name of the show.
I'm just
It's like,
saying.
yeah, so if you don't see him next time, yeah.
I figured it out.
JT had one too many beers and it slipped out.
Yeah, right?
No.
JT fumbled. He was like, "God, dude, I got so high last night." I told my co-host the name of the podcast.
He's gone.
I had to get rid of
He's
it.
gone. Yeah, that'd be crazy. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it is. But you can't know what it is.
Oh, I was about to say, is this the episode? Like the suspense, the pause. I was like, no.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
It's too soon.
Too important of an episode.
So, like you said, I tend to find myself in situations where maybe I'd be, doing some doinkies with Mr. Trump or something, and then be like, yo, I gotta turn on the best reggae band of all time. What are you going for?
Police.
Police, why?
This is an inside joke. There's no context to this joke. I met JT.
You told me it was 311.
I met JT working at Guitar Center last year, and JT has this immaculate ear for what I call fusion reggae. And so anytime we would listen to classic rock and Police would come on, I would always say like, "Oh, dude, JT, the best reggae band alive." But you can't go wrong with the classics. I love Bob Marley. That's a very cliche answer. But I can't name the artist off the top of my head, but I was listening to this playlist a little late last year after I started hanging out with JT, and it was like all these like really classic like 80s like reggae bands are coming out of Jamaica. So like they'll have like 3 songs like millions of plays, and like the rest of them are like less than like 5,000.
Yeah.
It's a sound that like, oh, actually no, I take it back. Led Zeppelin's my favorite reggae band of all time.
Yeah.
But
they don't get enough respect.
But I do like the rhythmically like interesting parts of reggae. The flip on the 1 and 3 and the simplicity of it sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I want something more busy, but there are like a lot of times, especially like I've been sober since like 2017, but there were definitely times where like, that laid back reggae appeal is just like very appealing to me. Mm-hmm. And I don't know the bands that JT listens to, but I've heard all their albums because I'm friends with JT.
Yeah, I forced him to listen to music.
I have to say it is some really good music. So, yeah, if you follow him on Instagram, you'll see his stories.
I post Spotify links all the time.
Yeah.
It's a habit.
Great treasure trove of like fusion reggae hits that you can go check out. Not that I'm here to plug myself, but yeah, JT's Instagram's lit. And
oh goodness.
Dang, I gotta check that out.
I just stay posting random stuff. Drop a follow.
Jacob.tomorrow, Jacob in the Futures, Noise Array Studios. Did I get all 3?
I didn't know any of those.
I pay attention. I keep up with these things.
Tapped in.
And the main.
Oh,
that great.
And the main man. Yeah, of course. How could we forget?
Yeah, main man. And the man upstairs.
Man upstairs.
And
Or the men. Or the woman. Or the forces. It's 2026. You have to be inclusive.
Gotta be. That's not how I'm going out.
what about my hat makes you think I'm inclusive?
No.
What about your hat makes you think
Those glasses that hat?
No. Listen, man, if Post Malone can make a country album, I think country is pretty fluid now.
That is true. I guess Carrie Underwood's pretty inclusive.
I mean, dude, look, my favorite country artist, Lil Nas X, he's a black gay man, and he was #1 of the country Billboard.
Indeed.
What a
His
time
first
to be
song
alive.
was...
Hey, I don't know if you guys saw his video,
Dad.
but he went to rehab. He's back. He's going to release some music soon.
Oh, he's not out on the street anymore running around naked yelling at people while he's completely sober?
No, it was a really cute video, but I was like... I mean, I wasn't like I was like a big fan of him, even though he's my favorite country artist. But but no, he's back. He went through like rehab for like he disappeared for like a year and a half, and now
I'm happy you're back, Lil Nas X.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're watching this, we're excited for the new music, and yeah, Celebrity Rehab's also like such a trip. They have the best facilities.
Oh yeah, and like the connections you make.
It's like a vacation.
Yeah, for real.
How'd you connect with Diplo? Oh yeah, him and I were like getting over cocaine at like this place in California.
Easy.
Yeah.
Should we go to rehab?
There is Marijuana Anonymous. I will say. I have perused.
I had a bandmate who, very young age, got caught for marijuana. He started going to anonymous meetings. He was like caught at school and like was going to anonymous meetings was like a thing, and he felt really like lame going to those, and so he lied and said he was on narcotics, and they gave him a bunch of free weed. So sorry for outing you.
You didn't name any names.
I mean,
Yeah.
there was a point, like when I was like late high school, early college years, where the heroin epidemic really blew up in Georgia, and so the kratom market just exploded.
Yep.
And now we're having conversations in politics about regulating kratom. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but I tried kratom, dude. That shit's wild.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
It is, yeah.
Did you go
like-
to Cavo Mama?
Huh?
Did you go to Cavo Mama?
I don't. What's that?
The only kratom den in the city.
Oh no, dude! The last time I did kratom was like 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would not know.
I have a
Yeah, there's
friend that
only
I
one
just
kratom
realized.
den left in the city, and I was there once, and I heard the owner and stuff talking about like right when they were passing these laws. This was about a year ago, but yeah, you're 100% right, and they were like cracking down heavy, especially because someone died from gas station kratom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was it.
How did I just learn about this thing this year?
Oh, kratom?
Yeah.
I mean, it really fell off like after like the 2010s. Like, it just like
I found out a friend of mine was addicted to it for 5 years.
were they formerly a heroin addict?
No.
That's
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, could
That's
happen to
part-
me, man.
That's part of the reason kratom fell
yeah.
off, because it's like it got introduced as like this cool hip thing, and then you also just had like heroin addicts that were like
Addicted to it. Yeah.
taking it by the bag, and like very quickly it was like these are like not even. It's just we're just raising the opioid problem more. We're not really fixing anything.
Yeah, it's like the whole
A little bit.
It's like like, because when I was in high school is like when people started buying like vapes, but not like disposables. Disposables weren't a thing when I was in high school.
Yeah.
It was just like the refillable mods, like the pens and the mods, and that had just started blowing up, like with adults who wanted to quit smoking. And then now, if you look at the stats, it's like people who get hooked to that are more likely to smoke cigarettes.
Right.
It's the same thing with like Delta now. So if you buy like the Delta pens at a gas station, they're more likely to smoke actual weed, and then like that spirals into it. Like I always like, you know, when we were in high school and you go to like the DARE meetings. Well, DARE doesn't exist anymore. Actually, I did DARE, and I also did Red Ribbon. I don't know if you guys remember that.
I remember there.
But Red Ribbon, they talk about like what's it, gateway drugs, right? And I was always like, no, that's stupid. Like, weed isn't a gateway drug. And then like I did get really into smoking weed, and immediately I was like, I mean, I don't want to like preach. Like, I have nothing against recreational weed use. Let me just clarify. But for me personally, as an addict, like, I definitely like it gatewayed me into like a whole mess of like a bunch of other stuff. And like with Delta, I tried Delta in 2023 because I was like, okay, it's legal. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I was like resisting it. I was like, oh, I heard it's like really close to the real thing, but it's not like quite the same thing. But like it's on its way there. But like, you know, they sold like dry herb like flour in gas stations and smoke shops.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, so you can like put it in a bong or like a bowl and smoke it too, and then you can also get pre-rolls. You can do the pens. And yeah, I tried it, and the last time I did it, I had a really bad experience. I had to call the EMTs.
No.
And it turns out like different brain chemistries, like the Delta strand, like the THC that they use in it, you can have like these really adverse effects. And so I called the EMTs, and they came, and my vitals were fine after because it came out of my system. But I passed out like while I was on the phone with 911, and they came, and I was like, dude, like I don't know what happened. Like it was like this pre-roll, and this whole thing, and they were like, yeah, dude, this is not the first call we've got about this.
Really?
There's an alarmingly high number of calls that EMTs get responding to like Deltas. Like bad cases, and it's not like a panic attack like when you're smoking weed and you have like a panic attack. It's like completely like your system starts to shut down.
Yeah.
And so that was the last time I did Delta, and it was like really scary. Sorry, I know this is like a very negative turn on the podcast, but
Hey, it's the real world. It's where we at.
and honestly, if
Fix
there's,
yourself, America.
yeah, if there's a comedic spin on this, if you put Jeffrey Epstein and Eddie Thumbnail, I'm watching the video. I have no sympathy for people who are like, yeah, I smoke weed, but like every time they smoke weed, they have a panic attack. Like there's they never have a positive experience. I'm like, why are you still trying?
Yeah.
Like, just give it up. And, like, you're, like, 28. Like, it hasn't worked with you for 28 years. Like, find something else. Like, drink tequila. Like...
I mean, at some point.
Go. I mean, I wouldn't say go.
Switch it up.
Yeah. Drink tequila.
If you have
that's
to...
a slogan in and of itself.
What's, is it Patron tequila?
Patron is tequila, yeah.
I mean, it's a brand.
I haven't worked
a good reposado.
Ooh, reposado.
Reposado.
I mean,
boom, boom, boom.
Try a mezcal, Broaden your horizons. Try a mezcal.
Yeah, true. Try the,
Yeah, I can't do tequila no more.
the Breaking Bad mezcal. Y'all know about this?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
What's the Breaking Bad
dudes-
mezcal?
The dudes from, what are the actors' names? Why am I forgetting this?
It's
Breaking Bad.
This is a guilty confession. I still haven't finished the show.
Oh, where are
I
you
know it's
at?
like one of the greatest shows of all time. I have full intention of like watching it.
Where are you at?
Dude, I don't think I made it past like season 1, like when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Oh.
anything of it.
Bryan Cranston is...
No, I love Bryan Cranston, and like for me, he's like Malcolm's dad and Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I love. Oh, the dentist from Seinfeld.
Yep.
He had that small role in How I Met Your Mother. Like I love Bryan Cranston. He's a great actor.
Oh, man. Yeah, Bryan Cranston crazy. Good call with the Seinfeld.
Yeah, but definitely, yeah, I need to watch the show. Sometimes, like if it's like a really serious show, I can't like casually watch it. Like people fall
You
asleep
can't
to TV
passively do
shows.
it, yeah.
Yeah, and I already struggle with like watching like TV. Period. Where I'm like, if I watch like more than 3 episodes, my therapist tells me to stop using this word because I always say like I feel disgusting if I watch too much TV in one sitting.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always like, no, I need to be doing something, and it's not like ADHD or like OCD. Like I'm not diagnosed with either of those things, but it's more like I have to be productive with my time.
Internal.
Which sucks because I do enjoy television. Right, but right now I'm really doing a good job of watching a television show like casually. I just finished the last 2 Rick and Morty seasons, and hot take, everybody says the first 4 seasons with the old voice actor Justin Roiland are like peak Rick and Morty. I disagree. I think those are the weakest seasons now.
Whoa.
Every season since then has been phenomenal.
Wait.
Oh, and then 2, I'm watching...
Season 9's really solid.
Yeah.
Season 8 had some hits. It had some solid misses. Season 6, 7... There was, that's how I feel about it. It's like, how are you gonna say season 1 of Rick and Morty competes with that at all? There was like nothing happening, and they were trying to figure out how to get a grip on the story, and they're doing it currently pretty well, but
so
I gotta hear your thought process on this.
Okay, as somebody whose favorite show of all time is Futurama,
Yeah.
I love Futurama.
Rick and Morty season 1 actually took me like multiple views to get to the first season. Now, obviously, if I go back and I have like a lot of nostalgia associated with it. I have a lot of nostalgia with season 3 because I watched like every episode live on Adult Swim when they were coming out. But a lot of the reasons why people liked the first 4 seasons, I was not a fan of. And a lot of the reasons why people don't like the seasons after Justin Roiland's departure, I like. Like, I like this more laid-back, darker, emotional take. I like that it's not itching this, like, I'm gonna be really, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this.
Don't.
But, like, the try-hard, like, wannabe, like, pseudo-intellectuals who think they understand, like, very highbrow theoretical science concepts just because they watch Rick and Morty.
Hilarious.
For me, it's like, yeah, like, they do tackle some of the really fun stuff that can come with, like, multiverses or, like,
What about
theoretical physics.
Family Guy kind of like, there's so much more slapstick, like...
In the first 4 seasons?
No, in the 6, 7 range.
I would say
like there would be like the weird like offshoot. Like they added this new sort of like thing where they would have like the
Well, let me clarify.
cut off.
I would say 6, 7, they're finding their footing, and they had a lot of fan backlash because of the change, which is like, I mean, like, you can't hire an essay guy to voice your characters again. But I I'm with you on like because this seems like there are highs and lows to those seasons, but like for me, like after the Evil Morty, like, he wins episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want to spoil the latest season, but he has like a really good appearance in that season.
Very cool.
Everything like past that, like it's just been like so like there are episodes that like have made me cry and laugh at the same time. One particular punchline that comes to my mind: I was in Belfast for political depolarization thing in June, and so I downloaded the 2 seasons of Rick and Morty, the last 2 seasons. So I watched like them on like this 8-hour flight. And on the way back home, I was watching the last season, and there's an episode where Morty and Summer are strapped to a matrix because they borrowed Rick's charger and didn't give it back to him. You know the episode I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's such an emotional episode, and I was really feeling like deep in my emotions. I was drinking this Prosecco on the plane. I was like, this is so sad. And then he's like, Osama bin Chargin is dead. And everybody on the plane was fast asleep. I woke up my entire row. Just burst out laughing.
Nice.
And then they flash back to it when you're even more emotional and you're about to cry again. And then he does the same stupid punchline. And so, I really am a fan of it. So now I'm watching Legend of Korra. I really, as you can tell.
Have you seen any of season 9?
The season Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
I saw the last episode that just came out, the one with there's one that came out after. It's not on my streaming app yet, but it's the one where Jerry fucks the pool cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was interesting.
It's definitely a more lighthearted episode, but I really like honestly, more than Rick and Morty, Dan Harmon, the guy who created Rick and Morty. Like anything he touches like is gold, except for like the 4th season of Community, because he wasn't on it. That's why it sucked. But yeah, anything Dan Harmon touches is like gold. And another thing I like to do, I should have put this in my introduction. Like I always joke, people are like, okay, you're like a student, you're like really locked in with like the political and academic work you want to do, like whether it's like philosophy, psychology, politics, economics. You're in touch with music, whether it's like singing or guitar or like doing just composing or being creative. And I always say like everything is supplementary until I write my second book. Because, like, my number one passion, people don't know this, like, unless I say it out loud, I love writing. Like, the few things that I read at home, because I'm a terrible reader now, because I'm, like, a master's student, so it's like I'm reading all the time. I'll read psychology, I'll read physics, I'll read math, and writing manuals. Writing manuals are so much fun.
Writing manual?
Yeah,
I have, like... a writing manual? Like, teaches you to write?
Yeah, like, teaches you to write, different ways to... different strategies to think about how to plan and plot stuff. I didn't have a writing manual when I wrote my first book when I was like 19, but I have one for like creative writing fiction, narrative nonfiction, one for college writing, and then there's this psychologist named Steven Pinker. He has one for like technical scientific writing. I've written a lot of philosophy papers that look like physics papers. And I have one on the way. I haven't ordered it yet, but it's on my wait list. It was a recommendation from somebody who used to work for Microsoft, and she's awesome. And she put me onto a poetry writing guide, which, like, as a songwriter, why not?
Perfect.
You know? I used to be really good with lyrics. I haven't written an original lyric in a hot minute. JT knows, because he's cutting my singles right now.
No original lyrics?
No, they're original.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't written an original lyric.
Okay.
Like, I've written lyrics for, like, other people, but, like, for my personal music, like, I really, like, overthink it, or, like, I'm, like, my own worst critic. Like, a lot of the songs that I've been recording, shout out JT and his studio, Noise Array, phenomenal producer. Nobody's got an ear like JT in the studio game right now.
I definitely hear things the way I hear them.
And I say that to say, like, there are, like, the 2 songs that we're recording right now, I wrote in 2019, in one summer, and there have been so many changes that I've made to one of the songs so far that it's just been, like, wow. Like, I did not realize, like, how long it's been since, like, that was the last time I was creative, and now that I have JT, he's like, hey, change this, change that, try this, try that.
Right.
And, like, now we have, like, vocal harmonies on some parts of it. We have a brand new guitar solo that, like, killed me in the studio. Like, that was...
Yeah.
I still...
That was a crazy...
I still practice that solo every day. I can now. I feel like I can do it a lot more cleaner.
Yeah.
But I'm sure like JT, like whenever this podcast comes out, we'll have a good clip of it. We'll start doing some promotions or something.
Mhm.
But
I'm down, dude. We can throw. You want to throw in a snippet?
yeah, dude, throwing a sip right in. Yeah. But no, it's so I'm really looking forward to that poetry book because like I think like poetry is like awesome. I prefer like American literature poetry more than I do like world poetry. I think there's like some Greek poetry that I really like. Obviously, like they're making a movie off of one of the greatest stories ever written all the time. But yeah, no, I really like the other thing about writing. Like they always say you have to like think like a reader, which I'm like terrible at doing. But I do love like when I see good writing, I'm like I have to understand like what went into it. And I'm like that with music too. Like if I listen to something and I really like it, I want to analyze it, dissect it, and figure out like why do I like it?
Right.
Why do other people like it? And if I don't like something, those are artists that end up on like my top 10s on Spotify every year because like I really have to understand. Yeah, like my best example.
It's that JPEG Mafia. There's like I'd be listening to all the people I'd be beefing with. I'd be analyzing.
Yeah, like Yeet was an artist that blew up during 2020s, early 2020s TikTok. Especially during COVID, I felt like you can't scroll like through 5 YouTube Shorts or TikToks without hearing a Yeet song, and I was like, why? It's like the most cringe music. It's so trashy. And then I remember I was on a vacation with my family. We were in Yellowstone National Park, and I was still working, so I had like a remote job, so I was like working throughout the day, and I was like, oh, actually no, this one was in South Padre Island, Texas. We were there for a week. We had an Airbnb, so most of the day I was just in the B&B like working, and for some reason something came over my mind. I was just watching YouTube short, like, all right, I have to figure this shit out. Why is Yeet in my playlist all the time? On my videos all the time, and I listened to his entire discography, start to finish, every day, multiple times for that entire week.
Woof.
To just like understand, like while I was working, I had it in my headphones, I had it on speakers, I had it everywhere. The end of the year, Yeet was my number 4 artist.
Really? Dang.
And it's not because of that one week. It was just like, I understand it now. I understand why
You converted yourself?
people are obsessed with it.
Okay. I like
And
that.
so now, like, he came out with a new album this year. It's so terrible. But goddamn, dude, that song with Don Toliver, dude. I don't even like Don Toliver, but like, every time I think of Don Toliver, like that song, like E85 comes out now. Like it just came out. It's like super popular right now, and I hate that it's so catchy.
Yeah.
I hate how good that song is. So yeah, like I'll do that with artists like new Taylor Swift stuff. I used to love old Taylor Swift, and I loved when she transitioned to like more poppy sounds with like Reputation was a great album. She had a song with like Future and Ed Sheeran on the same track. That was very interesting.
I think it's Bad Blood that every time I hear the beat, there's just like bass in that goes crazy or something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're a Polyphia fan. That's Tim Henson got OD's whole song structure off of one of the I can't remember which Taylor Swift song it was. Blank Space. No, not Blank Space. I can't remember. This is a plug. If you listen to like guitar heavy music, Tim Henson is one of the guitarists from Polyphia.
What do you think about their new album just being metal EDM? It sounds like every song is gonna sound like Can You Feel It? The question
I know we talked about this.
It's reaching the moment. We're gonna keep talking. You get to pick the vibe, pick any light, point it right up at the thing. It's right up there in the
Picking the
there you go.
vibes.
There we go.
Picking
So-
the vibes.
Alright, continue what you were gonna say.
JT and I have talked about this in great lengths. We talked about how Polyphia's 7-string and extended range guitar songs are very underrated. And I cited Look But Don't Touch as one of my favorite Polyphia songs.
First Polyphia song with vocals.
I'm sorry, dude, but Can You Feel It is not there for me. It's not it.
You don't like it?
I
Did you
didn't
like the
like
jam version?
Dude, he did it on the TOD, like on the nylon string. That was really interesting.
No, the jam session that like on the Polyphia channel.
No, I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
How different is it from the music video?
They do it. It's just live.
Oh, okay.
Like yeah, it's a different
Yeah,
composition.
and this is kind of gonna sound also like crazy because like Polyphia is so big now. Even when they first started out, even like when like I was like one of the kids like when Goat dropped, everybody had to download the tabs and like learn the intro riff.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the first time I saw Polyphia, they opened for Chan. So it was Trico. This is a all-female Japanese math rock band, which was my number one artist in 2019. They're phenomenal. The second band that opened was TTNG, which is like a more math rocky, not as heavy band. And then they had Polyphia back when they used to be like hammered on stage and like could barely play Goat live. And then it was Chan, who were like just like at the time like Polyphia wouldn't exist without Chan. Like all these bands like Never Forever. Some of You That Young, some of C2I, that's how you pronounce it. A lot of like the bands that were like really embracing like these like chord melody structures, these neo-soul-y like things into like heavy music, or even like Polyphia that plays in like E standard, but like you mosh to their music. A lot of that music wouldn't exist if it weren't for Chan. And so for me, Chan is what I grew up on in high school, and because of that, when Polyphia started doing stuff like Champagne, 40 Ounce. OD, a lot of like the Renaissance album and like the stuff before that. I was like, it's good, it's very flashy, it's very technical, but it never clicked with me. Like it never resonated with me the same way Chan did. So one of those reasons, once again, because you think like that song, like Can You Feel It is a really good song. It's one of those things where like
a lot of EDM, I hear it and I go, holy crap, it sounds like I just have 4 different computers clicking play on a Splice library at the same time right now. Like, this is just like this, and it's just like, and it's always the same exact structure every time and everything. I like really appreciated the structure, the fact that it's clearly just an EDM song. Like, it's just an EDM song, and they're playing the, like, crazy dubby bass on, like, you know, 8 strings and 7 strings.
And that's the thing. That is really appealing, especially to a lot of young guitarists. And that's why I'm like, it's not for me personally. Like, I used to be a huge metalhead.
See, I like Davin Glover too.
Yeah, like I used to identify as a metalhead. I really try to stay away from that label now, just because like I don't listen to. Because like even when I was growing up, right? Like okay, like I used to hate Periphery. Periphery's now my favorite metal band with Pantera. But even while that was happening, like Veil of Maya, Meshuggah, Macedon, these are bands that I have like great respect for. Like the instrumentation, the vocals, the themes, album structure, song structure, like they're so like advanced and so unique and creative. I mean like all of my favorite modern metal bands' favorite band is Meshuggah. But like and I'm so like I'm telling you by the end of this year I will have Bleed Down. I'm working on it. Working on that pattern, that gallop. And I love, like, every guitarist they've had. Their drummer, Thomas Hockey, is insane. But I never was, like, a casual Meshuggah listener. That was never something that, like, I was as far as, like, somebody who, like, identified as a metalhead in high school. So, for those reasons, like, I can see why, like, a lot of the new Polyphia stuff appeals. But it just didn't resonate with me.
Oh.
Fair.
And I will listen to the whole album when it comes out. Trust me. Like the minute it drops, I'll have it pre-saved on Spotify. I'm gonna get that notification. I'm gonna dim my lights, grab a beer, sit on my couch, all my high-tech speakers. Yeah, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I'm ready to hear how the bass moves. I'm fully prepared to hear dang it. Oh, the Deadbeat Tame Impala but Polyphia version.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom for the whole album. If it's a 4 on the floor for the whole album, I'm just gonna be like, dang, they really did that.
No, I mean they're constantly innovating, and that's the thing. Like I love seeing Polyphia innovate, and then you see someone like Danny Yao on YouTube who like covers Polyphia songs like 5 minutes after they upload them.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And I love, and then when he does his own music. Then I could see like, oh, that's something that Polyphia did on that new album or that new song that had never been done before. Like nobody ever heard it before. And then you see that like on Instagram guitarists when they incorporate a lot of that into their music, and I'm like, it keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the problem I think like metal in general has had for like the past, I would say like 20 years is it's becoming really homogenized, and that makes me sad because the talent behind bands like Polyphia, the talent behind Instagram guitarists that are like celebrities now, all these bands, every like instrument like in these bands, the talent behind them is at an all-time high. Like the worst famous metal guitarist right now would put like all those shrapnel guitarists that I looked up to to shame, right? Like they are gonna play circles around them. But I still go back to the shrapnel guitarists because there was still something like you had to stand out back then. Back in the day, it was like, how can I develop my style technically, but in a way that like it still sounds like myself, or like there's like this unique sound. And now metal's becoming homogenized because it's more market friendly and it's more trendy. And so for me, like that's why I like bands like Polyphia, because they are innovating, but at the same time, like I want to see more like departures from what has been like the meta for the past 20 years. Which Polyphia is technically doing with Can You Feel It and their new album.
So, but the final question for the lights.
Oh yeah.
Mihir Mintelusive. Can you feel it?
Yeah!
You can?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well that's the title then.
Dude,
Heck yeah.
if you put Jeffrey Epstein in any thumbnail, I'm watching the video, dude.
Oh, I'm glad I got that.